I feel like, you know, you're a little messed up, and maybe if I just... Oh, well, that works.
I did not expect that.
Dingle hopper.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dingle hopper.
A fork.
Fork is a dingle hopper.
And thingamabobs.
Yeah.
Gadgets, gizmos.
What's its galore? Oh, who's its?
Who's its? What's its?
I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. What a braggy bitch. Like, the whole time I listened to that song, in the beginning, I'm just like, what a
Deserves a loser
brat.
voice.
Yeah, she's like, I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. You piece of
You know, we all have maybe one or two thingamabobs, you know, in life, and you have more than everybody else.
That's like if you have a
Why
black
do you
and
want
white
more?
TV that's like this big, and you go over someone's house. They're like, I got like 4 TVs. And you're like, you got 4 TVs? Color TVs. Really? They're 60 inches. Oh my God. It's like, yeah, but who gives a shit? Me!
Ariel might be the Bezos of the sea.
Hey, welcome back to the chillest gaming channel on the internet. My name's Jesse, and this is Super Joystick Bros.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Yeah, you know what we're playing. I don't need to explain it. You know. But if you don't know, it's Little Nightmares, and we're like on part 7, I think.
You're on part...
Yeah.
Oh, there's the... Again...
Lady! Bye, lady. Like, really, bye. Did you ever see... Oh, wait, hold on. Did you ever see, God, who... I think it's Ryan Gosling.
I guess you could do this. You could do this interview without me, then, couldn't you?
The interview?
Yeah.
Mike probably could, yeah.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Ryan Gosling was on The Notebook, right? That's him. That's the right person I'm thinking of.
I think I'm... Wow, I'm actually sad to say that I know this. I've only seen The Notebook once, and yes, he is in it with Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. She was in a really fun time travel movie that I was turned on to by John, called It's About Time. And do you know Bill Nye, the British guy?
Bill Nye, the British guy.
He was in Harry Potter as someone in the...
Bill Nye, the British guy.
Yeah. Bill Nye, the British guy. He was in the Ministry of Magic. He played Davy Jones in like Pirates of the Caribbean. You'll know him if you see him.
Yeah, that's Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Davy Jones is Skarsgård.
Oh, maybe I have it wrong.
Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Nye. Not Bill Skarsgård. Maybe I have the wrong...
You might have the wrong person as Davy Jones, I think.
Yeah, I have the wrong person as Davy Jones. But Bill Nye...
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't Davy Jones. I apologize. I was thinking it was Will Turner's father. Bill Turner. My bad.
Yeah, Bootstrap Bill Turner.
Bootstrap Bill Turner. My bad. That was Skarsgård.
It is Bill Nye as Davy Jones.
So I apologize.
Anyway,
back on track.
He is the father of the main character, and the whole thing of the movie is the family.
She could be anywhere. There she is.
She's right there. It's fine. She has a lovely song. Like a foghorn, that song.
It actually sounds like something out of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, if you go back and listen to one of the scores, I'm sure that same tone is in there somewhere. Similar, at least.
It's always interesting when things like that happen. But anyway,
I thought it was quite beautiful.
Yeah.
Not foghorn-esque.
Well, it's like... To heck with that. Anyway.
She didn't hear that?
No, she heard it.
She can't hear it over her awful song.
No, she heard it. She just pieced. So, the family has the ability to time travel. And the father, at a certain point, tells his son, he's like, son, I need to tell you something. You can time travel. And he teaches him how to do it. And then that turns into a romantic comedy where the son, like, tries really hard over the summer to get this one girl to like him. And it's not Rachel McAdams. He meets her later. But the girl that is over the house for the summer is like a friend of his sister's or something like that. And he I don't know, infatuated is the right word, but I needed a key. But she tells him, like, he does all this for her, and he's like, you know what, I'll ask her out. He's like, I'm gonna ask her out. So he asks her out at like the end of the vacation or whatever, after like spending time with her. And she goes, oh, if you had asked me at the beginning of the vacation, I might have said yes. So he's like, okay. So he goes back in time and then asks her at the beginning of the vacation. And she goes, well, if you ask me at the end, maybe I'll say yes. So he's like, okay. Oh, that's why he broke the vase. So he like does everything right. He keeps going back in time to like make sure every moment is perfect. And then by the end of the vacation, he asks her again, and she's like, oh no, like she makes up another excuse, and he's like, oh, this isn't how love works, which is like a good setup to the premise of the movie. And then through his like traveling through time, messes with things, and he does a whole bunch of like stuff. Like it's a really fun movie with ethical dilemmas and like choices that he has to make. But the end of it, he is with.
I knew that was gonna happen. Holy crap!
Yeah, he's with Rachel McAdams.
She's a witch.
Up. Yeah, well, she's dust now. And what he used to do is like, man, I forget. He would like relive every day twice or something.
She's in there. I don't know where she is, but she's in there.
I don't know. It's a great movie. It's still on Netflix. It's about time.
It's about time.
It's a movie about time travel, and it's adorable, and it's a fun rom-com to watch with your significant other if you're not into rom-coms and your significant other is. It's a good one to like watch with them, because I think it's interesting for someone who's maybe not necessarily into them, and there's enough to keep you interested. Although there are some rom-coms I like, just not all of them.
Rachel McAdams is great in I hope I don't get this wrong.
Probably will. It's fine. I'm just saying. It's
Rachel
fine.
McAdams is great in Eurovision. I know you're not a fan.
Yes, you are accurate in that statement. It was Eurovision. I haven't given it another chance. I've watched it through once, and there were moments that I didn't really enjoy super hard. I think you said you put it on par with like Anchorman. I
think it's Will Ferrell's best since Anchorman. Personally,
I agree with that. I don't think it's on par with Anchorman though. I thought it was, at the end of the day, I thought it was fun. Thought it was good. I thought a lot of the humor like held up, but like the moments where in the end, there we go. The moments in the end where it gets like all big and spectacular, and there's like, you know, the whole catastrophe that happens. I'm just like, eh. But that's just me. Where are you? There you are. That's what's supposed to happen. I did it way too late the first time.
Jeez. Yeah, you get what you get when you watch Will Ferrell. I like his humor, but like something I haven't seen Watson and Holmes or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I've been told not to see it. I do like John C. Reilly.
Yeah, I love John C.
He's a very
Reilly.
talented person. Have you seen
Wreck-It Ralph? Yes.
I was gonna say there's a Golden Globes, or it might even be.
I like how nonchalant we're being at like this pinnacle moment. Golden Globes.
Is it the Emmys? What's the Academy Awards? You got her.
I think so.
What's the one for movies? Oscars.
Yeah, sure.
Oscars. So it's either that or the Golden Globes. But Jack Black, Will Ferrell, and John C. Reilly do a song a show tune to
Oh, my mirror broke.
people in the audience,
Yeah.
and they start singing to Helen Mirren and a variety of other people, and then they look at like Mark Wahlberg and be like, "You're cool. I'm not gonna mess with you. You're cool." And then they go back to singing. It's quite good. I have a bunch of things that are suggested to me on YouTube because their algorithm, I find, is getting better. It's improving.
It's just not. Well, I can't.
For me and what I've been watching, it's improving and actually
what you've been watching and consuming, but not what you've been putting out.
Correct.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
actually,
we can help each other. I feel like, you're a little messed up, and maybe if I just... Oh, well, that works.
I did not expect that. The venom runs through your veins.
I'm very hungry. I could eat a horse, or a very tall lady with magical abilities.
And now you become the one thing you swore you would never be.
Now I've become the thing that I was trying to become this whole time.
A floating witch.
A witch.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
And all the bugs ate you and game over?
No, there's more. I think. There should be another thing. Yeah, there's sound. It just lulls you into this like, is it over?
Maybe.
It's not.
You just walk out of the...
I don't even know. I guess those are bugs. I can't tell if it's bugs or if it's energy or what it is.
You're stinky.
Yeah, but I am controlling 6. If this helps identify that, like, I am making her walk around.
So you're gonna go, okay, back into the mess hall.
Yep.
They're just not gonna bother you.
Nope, they're gonna try. I'm killing them.
You have transcended.
Yeah.
You have reached
Oh, this is kind of like
a whole new level.
What's the Miyazaki film? Spirited Away. What? Get out.
Help me, I mean...
Spirited Away is the story of a little girl who goes on vacation. Or she's moving with her parents is the start of the movie. And they pull over at a place to, like, get something to eat or whatever. And, or, like, rest. And they go into this, like, place, and there's a bunch of food out. And the two parents are like, oh, there's all this food. And, like, we're hungry, we want lunch, so we're gonna start eating. And the little girl's like, no, don't do that. Like, we haven't paid yet or whatever. And it's like, we'll like just make sure we know what we got and we'll just pay afterwards. It's no big deal. And then she like starts walking around. She comes back and her parents turned into pigs. Yeah.
Okay.
And then she starts seeing all these ghosts and spirits, and then it turns into a spirit world. And then she meets a dragon named Haku, and Haku.
Is this like
It's a Miyazaki film.
animated?
Yeah. Miyazaki?
I haven't seen it, man.
You don't know any Miyazaki films? If I said like Howl's Moving Castle, Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind.
I've heard Howl's... I've heard that one.
My Neighbor Totoro.
No.
Totoro.
Cheryl might. Cheryl is a big... can I call it... It's animated? Is this anime?
It's anime.
Okay,
yeah.
I just
look, a little gnome guy.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna miss you. Well, you ate my brother, so bye.
Bleep.
Sorry.
John did it too. It's fine. Everyone always forgets.
Kid show.
Kid show. Well, I just try not to swear.
That was good.
Yeah.
I really like how that was set up.
And it really wasn't that long. It's a 4-hour game, I think. I think I had misquoted someone. I said, it's like 2 hours. And someone else was like, it's like 2 to 5 hours. I guess maybe if you like did it really, really fast and didn't die at all, you could maybe get it close to 2 hours. It's like a 4-hour game. Because we kind of banged that out really quick.
Mm-hmm.
And there is one more thing, so we'll keep the credits going. But look at all these people working on it. And at some point, we'll play the second one. Or at least I'll play the second one.
I'm down to play the second one.
Yeah. It's like $30 right now. It's not too bad.
Does that gnome get revenge?
I've seen little bits and pieces of the second one, but I haven't played it, and I kind of don't want to watch all of it because I don't want everything to be spoiled. With this game, it was actually kind of spoiled for me because I didn't play it until this year, 2021. It came out in 2017. I watched people stream this and play it, so I kind of knew how to do the puzzles. Although doing them myself for the first time was very rewarding to be like, I did it. But I think I want to be a little confused on the second one. I want to figure it out for myself.
So I think I don't want to say it's similar, but how in my mind, I can't remember Edith Finch.
Finch.
Is it Finch?
Finch.
Edith Finch. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I've mispronounced that probably 3 times now.
It's fine.
I think that would be a good follow-up to this if you don't jump right into the first, or excuse me, into the second one here. It's very similar in that it's more first person, and you're exploring this house and retracing your family's heritage in a way, and it gets a little spooky at times.
Yeah.
I'll kind of leave it at that, but it's a good, relaxing kind of playthrough.
Have you played it through?
I have.
Edith Finch? Oh, okay, cool.
So it'd be like the reverse of what we just did.
Oh, nice, yeah. So I would be like, what the? And you'd just be sitting there like, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I will say I only played it through once, and it was 3 years ago. So
okay.
I have forgotten a majority of it, but...
Gotcha. I played this through like a couple months ago.
Got
I
it.
think at this point.
So I'll look at it with a brand new set of eyes if we were to...
You got new eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
New eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody did.
Modern medicine is a marvel, man.
Yeah, I mean, with the
marvelous modern medicine.
I got all 3 vaccines, so I'm like Thanos now. I got everything upgraded.
You only got 3? I'm getting the 5?
Oh, I didn't realize. I guess
4? 4.
You have the ultimate power in the
Moderna,
galaxy.
Pfizer, J&J, and there was one that like...
There's the Sputnik one or whatever the...
Sputnik.
I don't know what it's called.
It's
man.
not Sputnik.
There's another one. There's a couple in China, and there's one in Russia, which, that could just be straight vodka they inject into you. I don't know.
They're like 5 of the scientists working on this for 20 years. Because I think that's about the time frame they've been working on like the SARS COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
Because like when the first SARS came out, they were like, we need a vaccine for this. And that's kind of what this vaccine is. Of course, it's made to work for what is now. But they've been like researching it for 20 years, and I think it's funny when someone comes and they're like, they made it this year, and I'm like, you didn't research it.
But J&J, I think, and I could be totally wrong on this, and I apologize. Do your research, kids.
Yeah.
I think the J&J shot was, the base of it was utilized for the Ebola vaccine.
Maybe. I know that they have a difference in, I don't even want to say it because I know I don't have all the answers. Hank Green did a thing where he explained it, where he was like, yeah, people are saying that there's this in it, and this isn't present in other things, and all that is a coating for the virus, or the spike protein. And you don't need the coating. It almost doesn't do anything. And the fact that it isn't present in this and is present, it's benign, it doesn't mean anything. And I'm like, cool, I learned something today.
What is Around the Word? Around the Word, Room 22.
I think they're all companies, but I can't speak to what kind of company they are because I kind of miss that. But yeah, it's just like when people come up to me with that stuff, and I'm just like, but you're wrong. And I know you're wrong because I read about it in like a study, or someone took a study and broke it down and made it easier to digest in some way. And I'm just like someone brought up the blood clotting thing, and I'm like, that is a serious issue. And out of 6.8 million, because I looked this up today, because I was like, I need to make sure I have the right information. Out of 6.8 million doses, 6 people had blood clots. And I'm like,
yep,
I'll take those odds.
So it's interesting. So
it's like it's super rare.
I'm a subscriber to the Wall Street Journal, and I really like their journalism. However, today, when I saw that article come out in Wall Street Journal, I was actually quite disappointed because I felt at the very beginning it put more fear into you. This is a big problem. And then you read it, and you get halfway through, and you're like, okay, they knew about this in clinical trials, but it was for people who had fewer blood fewer platelets in their blood.
Yeah.
So they had an underlying issue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then when the FDA and the CDC were reviewing this,
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't come to the conclusion and determine whether it was the vaccine that made these blood clots happen or if they happened on their own.
Coincidental, yeah.
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 So they knew about this all along.
Mm-hmm.
It was out there, and it's just.
Yeah.
I feel bad for those people and their families. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But
and the fact that they looked at that, knowing that information beforehand, and still paused it to reinvestigate, shows you that things are working.
Mhm.
That's like, you know what? We could just say, no, it's small enough where we're just going to keep going, but that would be unethical. So they're like, you know what? It was brought up again. We'll do more research. And I'm sure that at some point they'll either change something or say, nope, we still can't find any correlation between the two. What is it? Causation is not correlation, or vice versa? I forget which one's which.
I'm not sure.
Correlation is not causation. Which is like, you can look at graphs, and even though they might have a similar plot point where like you go, certain things happen in this area, 5G is present in this area. Look at how closely the graphs match up. Those are coincidental at best, and you can do that with like, if you can pick 6 other things that also show the exact same thing, they're in no way related to your area graph, or like 5 whatever. And you can show that, again, you can see that it's just correlated, like, or it's causation, where it's like, those things do not connect to each other, it's happening coincidentally. And that's a thing that you can just look at, and it exists. And these credits are so long. Oh, Little Nightmares is using Potion fonts. Potion is a, Japanese heavy. That's cool. I wish I could read more of that. It went by really fast.
Wow.
Oh, this is Bandai Namco?
Yeah, I saw that myself.
Nice. Well, God willing, we'll all meet in Little Nightmares 2, The Search for More Money.
Gnomes in space!
Yeah. The second game is wildly different.
See the chef on ice.
Yeah. Well, like, what is this?
Well, you're stranded.
Yeah. Do I get to move around as 6? No, it's just a thank you for playing screen. But this is the end. The thing about this is like, what happens now? Where do you go? What, like,
You look kind of hopeless out there.
yeah. Kind of.
Excuse me.
But this is the kind of like, you know, we got off the ship. Now what? I think that's a lighthouse, maybe? I don't know.
It's a floating smokestack.
She's singing again. That's her. She lived. Oh, that was Little Nightmares, everybody.
That was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. That was a good pick. Good surprise.
Oh, I'm glad. Anyway, hey, thank you so much for hanging out, and we'll hang out again real soon. But in the meantime, please watch more videos.
Why not?
No,
Give it a
do.
try.
Yeah. Oh, you said why not? I thought you said or not. I'm like, no, do that.
Why
Watch
not?
more videos or
Give it a
not.
try.
I don't care, but I do care because, you know, I'd like to keep doing this, and your support means a lot. And you're probably not watching this because I think people bounce after like the first 30 seconds. Anyway, what? I don't know what I'm doing next.
If you've made it this far,
I'm gonna like mail you home baked cookies. You deserve something special.
there's some pretty damn good cookies that
you-
come out of this place. So
Bonnie makes
Take-
really good cookies. Do
take
you
them
like
up
chocolate chip?
on that offer.
I
if
can
you make
make-
it this far.
I can make some chocolate chip. I can make some ricotta cookies. They're very good. It sounds weird. They're very good. They're like shortbread cookies, but a little bit creamier. Trust me.
She made me some vegan brownies one time.
Oh yeah.
What did they have in? Or that was zucchini? They had zucchini in them.
Yeah, it was zucchini instead of egg.
And they were. It was zucchini instead of egg, which is.
Yeah, you're allergic to eggs.
I'm allergic to eggs.
Yeah.
And they were fantastic. Again, sounds different. Doesn't taste like zucchini at all. It tastes like a brownie.
Those were a thing where I don't remember the reason I think the reason she made it is someone gave her an abundance of zucchinis from their garden, And she went, what the hell do I do with all of these? And she was
said,
just
"You know
looking
what?
up stuff.
Brownies.
And yeah, she was just looking up things, and there was an article that was like, oh, you can make like brownies out of zucchinis. And she's like, okay. Where it's like zucchini, there's still like sugar and cocoa powder and stuff in them.
It's not like you just put a whole bunch of zucchini.
Yeah,
and you
no.
just burn it.
There's still chocolate in it.
Yeah.
But zucchini is used as like one of the main ingredients. And she made them, and I was like, what's in them? And she told me, I go, oh, Mike can have these. And she went, what? And I was like, yeah, these are eggs. There are no eggs? She's like, no, none. I'm like, Mike can have these. Let's give him some. And we
Cool.
gave you like a whatever it was out of them. I don't remember.
I ate them all. Cheryl had a couple bites,
Yeah.
but I ate the whole thing. She was like, I am impressed. They're very good.
I feel like you don't often get those sorts of things
Nope.
because, yeah, the egg.
Yep.
Oh, man. We ended like 10 minutes ago.
We're still talking.
I know.
If you made it this far,
You're going to get some
Cookies.
eggless brownies.
cookies or brownies.
Oh, God. Thanks for hanging out. We'll hang out again real soon.